Hello there. I hope you are well this day, and I pray that this video can be an encouragement wherever you are in your life struggles. Life is full of struggles and much despair, even. And when we live in a world that's so full of darkness, evil, it can bring a sense of dread or even hopelessness. When you look at your life, maybe you're in a spot right now in your life and you've looked at the patterns in your life. You've started things and were unable to finish, and you didn't have the equipping or the encouragement you needed to keep going forward. And so it's easy to be overwhelmed by this moment and to think that this is all that life has to offer. And so despair can easily swoop in and sabotage any confidence in the future. I'd like to bring a passage of scripture, and this is one that I really resonate with too, because I've been there many times. I can still go there in those dark places from time to time, as I've had my share of failures. We all have. This is a passage regarding the prophet Elijah, a faithful man of God, the God of Israel. And in this passage, this is 1 Kings chapter 19. This is after he had a monumental victory against the prophets of Baal. But shortly after, you have Queen Jezebel, who issues a decree to have Elijah killed. And so in verse 4, he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness and came and sat down under a juniper tree. And he requested for himself that he might die, and said, "It is enough now, O Lord. Take away my life, for I am not better than my fathers." And maybe you're there. Maybe that's where you are, where you get thoughts of self-harm. You criticize every step you take. And maybe you may be wrestling with thoughts of suicide. I've been there, and it's a dark place to be, and it can be an isolating experience. And sometimes it's difficult just to get out of bed in the morning, and you're just sleeping and laying in there until the afternoon, and you just don't have the motivation or the drive just to take that step forward. But I want to encourage you, don't let this moment define who you are. You may have a pattern that you see from your history, and you think, this is just how my life is, and this is how my life will continue to be. And that's not true. You can't measure based on what has happened before, or even in this moment, to be an absolute truth of what the future holds, because you don't know. You don't know. But what did God do for Elijah? He sent an angel to give him food, something very simple and practical. And sometimes just taking practical steps is enough to get you through the day. God bless.